Hello, everyone. I hope you are so happy today. And I hope you are doing okay at home. We miss you a lot. Okay, so today we are going to do A+ magazine. So you can get your A+ magazine right. And we are going to start with Unit 5. And let's see, I'm quickly going to share my screen with you so that you can see what are we going to do today. There we go. So the topic of today's unit is goodbye and shishi and rest in peace. Now that sounds sad, so let's see. Okay, first I want to say welcome to everyone. And like I said, I hope you are so happy. Okay, so we are going to start on page 28. And we are going to talk about the first question. What do you know about funerals? Now, first, we need to look at the word funerals. What do you know about funerals? What is a funeral? Okay, so please, before I tell you, I want you to quickly think, what is a funeral? It is something that can happen, okay? So is it something good or something bad? Let's see. A funeral is a ceremony for burying or burning the body of a dead person. Okay, so we're going to talk about funerals. It is when people die, we have funerals to celebrate their life and to bury or burn their bodies, okay? So that's why I said it's a bit of a sad topic that we are going to talk about today, but we have to talk about it. So first question is, what do you know about funerals? Share your experiences. Okay, so like I just said, do you think funerals are happy or do you think they are sad? If you said sad, you are right. Because if a person dies, it's very sad, especially if they were very close to you, okay? If you love them very much, then that is sad. Okay, so now I want to know, have you ever been to a funeral? Have you ever attended a funeral? If you did, I want you to think of the last time that you went to a funeral. Okay, if I think of my last time that I went to a funeral, it was my grandmother's funeral. So I was very sad and it wasn't a good day because I've lost my grandmother and it's very, very sad. Okay, so if I think what is a funeral like in my culture, like I said, it is a sad day, but it's also a good day to honor your the person that have died. Okay, so you want to celebrate their lives. Okay, so we go to the funeral and we talk about the person that have died. We say good things about them and what we loved about them. And then usually after the ceremony, after the formal event, we go to someone's house and we have a little bit of a celebration with food and drinks to celebrate the person's life. Okay, so that's what we do on funerals, and I want you to think, what do you do on funerals? And have you ever been to a funeral? And how do you feel about funerals? I don't really like funerals because it's really sad. Okay, so this picture here you can see is a funeral, and the people are sad because they've lost their loved one. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to start reading on page 28. I'm just going to quickly move this one here. Okay, so I'm going to read, and then you can just listen, then we can talk a bit about it. Then I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, Aunt Shishi passed away yesterday. I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Shishi was nice. She really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. I'll miss her a lot. Would you like me to come with you to the funeral? We can say goodbye to her together. Yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day. Of course. How should we prepare? We should wear black clothes. Just a t-shirt will be fine. We should also prepare a white envelope with money. How much cash should we give? I'll put $1,380. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck. Okay, so that is very interesting. Now I want you to look at the pictures here while we're reading. Okay, so there Lucia gets a phone call. Okay, and then she picked up the phone and she said, "Hello, what's wrong?" Then they told her, and she died. So then, can you see his face is like, oh, what's happening? Then she said, oh no, and she passed away yesterday, and she started crying because she's so sad because her Aunt Shishi passed away and Shishi died. Okay. I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Shishi was nice. He's trying to say, it's okay, don't worry. I know you are sad, but I'm here for you. Next, she really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. That's what she liked about her Aunt Shishi. And there's the food. She's thinking about all her good food that she can cook. And she's still crying. See, there's tears on her face. Would you like me to come with you to the funeral? Okay, now he wants to know. Do you want her to come with? Simon wants to come with to the funeral to be with his friend. Okay, we can say goodbye to her together. Yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day. It's not going to be a very good day for Lucia. It's going to be hard. Of course, how should we prepare? So Simon wants to know, what should we do before the funeral? Okay, we should wear black clothes. So clothing should be black. Just a t-shirt will be fine. So he can wear a t-shirt, it is fine. It doesn't have to wear formal clothes like a button shirt and a coat and everything like that. We should also prepare a white envelope with money. So she says they need to bring a white envelope. Remember, an envelope is something that you can put something in, like a letter or money. And they should put money inside of the envelope to give it to the people at the funeral. How much cash should we have? Now he wants to know how much money should they bring. She says, I'll put $1,380. It should be an odd number of hundreds. Odd, we're going to talk about now. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck. Okay, so now I want you to please read with me. I'm going to read one speech bubble and then you can repeat after me. Oh no, Aunt Shishi passed away yesterday. I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Shishi was nice. She really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. I'll miss her a lot. Would you like me to come with you to the funeral? We can say goodbye to her together. Yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day. Of course. How should we prepare? We should wear black clothes. Just a t-shirt will be fine. We should also prepare a white envelope with money. How much cash should we give? I'll put $1,380. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next slide and we want to look at the vocabulary words. So the words, the underlined words. Okay, first word we are going to look at is double. Double. So they said people think even numbers could double bad luck. Double means twice the size, amount, price, etc., or consisting of two similar things together. So people think even numbers could double bad luck. It could be twice as bad. Okay, so double. If we maybe order a double cheeseburger, it has 2 slices of cheese. Okay, double, twice the size, amount, or price, etc. Next, we look at the word luck. Luck. People think even numbers could double bad luck. Okay, so the word luck means the force that causes things, especially good things, to happen to you by chance and not as a result of your own efforts or abilities. So if we say today is a good day, I have so much luck, that means it is good, things are going to be good for you today. But if we talk about bad luck is things can get very bad for you. Okay, so bad things can happen to you. So people think even numbers could double bad luck. It could be twice the bad luck. Okay, so that's the meaning of the word luck. Now we move on to the word power. And now I want you to please turn to page 30. We're first going to do these ones, the word power, because they match with the first page that we just read, the first story, first part of the story. Okay, so word power. First word is the word miss. Miss. Now, before I put the meaning of the word miss on the screen, I want you to think of miss. What is the meaning of the word miss? If we look on page 28, they say, I'll miss her a lot. If you miss someone, how do you feel? At the moment, I miss my family a lot because I'm far away. So the word miss means to feel sad that a person is not present. You feel sad because the person is not present. Okay. So to miss someone is to feel sad because they're not there. If you miss someone that had died, that means you are sad because they're not here anymore. Now let's look at this sentence with the word miss. Bill lives in the US. He misses his parents in Taiwan a lot. Okay, so can we please all read the sentence together? Bill lives in the US. He misses his parents in Taiwan a lot. Perfect. Next, we're going to look at the word funeral. Now, we earlier said what the meaning of funeral is. So I want you to quickly think if you can remember. Can you remember the meaning of the word funeral? Is it something very happy? No, it's a sad event. It is a ceremony for burying or burning the body of a dead person. So it's a very sad thing. A funeral is a ceremony for burying or burning the body of a dead person. Okay, next we're going to look at the sentence with the word funeral. Marvin's family went to his funeral after his death. They were all very sad. Okay, so now I want you to please read the sentence with me. Marvin's family went to his funeral after his death. They were all very sad. Okay, perfect. Good job, everyone. So I can say the last funeral that I went to was my grandmother's. Okay, next word is difficult, the word difficult. If something is difficult, what does it mean? Are you willing to do it? You want to do it? No, if something is difficult, it is not easy to deal with. Not easy to deal with. Okay. So going to funerals is difficult. It's difficult. Let's read the sentence with the word funeral. The sentence with the word difficult. Our trip from Taichung to Taipei was difficult because traffic was bad. Okay, let's read together. Our trip from Taichung our trip from Taichung to Taipei was difficult because traffic was bad. Very good, everyone. Now we look at the word odd. Okay. They say I'll put $1,380. It should be an odd number of hundreds, an odd number of hundreds. Something that is odd, it's not being able to divide, to be divided exactly by 2. So for example, the number 3 and the number 5 and the number 7. Okay, we cannot divide them exactly into 2. So that is what an odd number is, not being able to be divided exactly by 2. Eileen's address has only odd numbers. She lives at 3579 Main Street. Okay, can we please read the sentence together? Eileen's address has only odd numbers. She lives at 3579 Main Street. Okay, perfect. So that was the word power. Now we are going to go to the magic box. And first we're going to look at the phrase pass away. Okay, what is to pass away is to die. So my grandmother passed away in the beginning of the year. Okay, so she died at the beginning of the year. So the sentence that we have is Mirabel is sad because her dog passed away last week. So her dog died last week. So the phrase pass away means to die. Okay, remember. And it's also a better way to say someone or something have died. Okay, is to say they passed away. It's a much better way to put it. Okay, next we're going to look at past tense. When we use past tense, we can first say it is to describe what happened in the past. Okay, for example, my parents gave me a new bike on my last birthday. So that's what happened on his last birthday. His parents gave him a new bike. Then it can indicate that the present state or fact is different. Okay, so let's see. I was sick for 3 months. I was sick for 3 months. I'm healthy now, but I was sick for 3 months. The president lived from 1905 to 1993. He lived. He's not alive anymore. He lived. Okay. Then last one, describe past regular movements. So the movements, the regular movements that you did. When I was a kid, I rode my bike every day. Okay, that's in the past. When I was a kid, I rode my bike every day. Okay, now I want you to please listen and choose the correct answer.
One, Wendy is missing and remembering her mother today.
Okay, so Wendy is missing and remembering her mother today. So now we need to choose, is it one, or I mean A, B, or C? If you said A, you are right. Well done. So we can say number 1 is A. Number 1 is A. Okay, number 2.
2. The bank worker is calling an odd number now.
The bank worker is calling an odd number now. Is it A, B, or C? A is number 2. That's not an odd number. Number or B, I cannot see. There's dots, so I don't think it's that one. Or C, number 7. They're calling number 7. So it is C. So number 1, A. Number 2, C. Okay, please write that on page 30. Okay, perfect. Now let's move on.
1.
Okay. Next question, you can quickly go back to page 29. We are going to do the question on page 29. What are some ways to remember the date? What are some ways to remember the people that have died? So I want to know, what do you do in Taiwan to remember the people that have died? In South Africa, or in my family, like I said earlier, we celebrate the lives of the people that have died. So we have a party to celebrate and to remember them. And then we also put photos in our homes of the person or the people that have died to remember them. If you walk past the wall with the photos, you can see, oh, I remember my grandmother and I loved her so much. Okay, we can also go to their tombs, their graves, and put flowers on their graves, maybe on their birthdays or on any other special day. You can put flowers on their tombs or their graves. Okay, so that's those are things that we can do to remember the date. Next, we are going to read page 29. So let me quickly move this again. Okay. First one, I'm sorry for your loss. What's the towel for? To dry your tears. It's a gift. Why are there burning paper houses? Those are for Aunt Shishi. We also burn paper money. These things will make her comfortable in her next life. These are lotus flowers that are made of paper. They are good wishes for Aunt Shishi. That's sweet. Will we have a wake later? A wake. It's like a party to celebrate the life of the person who has died. In the UK, we often say cheers with alcohol to honor the dead. We don't have this tradition, but we can do that at home later, and Shishi would like that. Okay, so let's quickly see, what do we see here? Okay, so they're at the funeral and he gives her a towel and says, sorry for your loss. Okay, and then they burn paper houses and paper money. There's the lotus flower that they talked about. Then he wanted to know, are they going to have a wake? Okay, so I'm going to read now and I want you to please repeat after me. I'm sorry for your loss. What's the towel for? To dry your tears. It's a gift. Why are they burning paper houses? Those are for Aunt Shishi. We also burn paper money. These things will make her comfortable in her next life. These are lotus flowers that are made of paper. They are good wishes for Aunt Shishi. That's sweet. Will we have awake later? Awake. It's like a party to celebrate the life of the person who has died. In the UK, we often say cheers with alcohol to honor the dead. We don't have this tradition, but we can do that at home later, and Shishi would like that. Okay, guys, next we're going to look at the vocabulary. First word is lotus. A lotus flower. It's a tropical plant with large flowers. Okay, so they make paper flowers for Aunt Shishi. Lotus is a tropical plant with large flowers. Next one, awake, is a party to celebrate the life of a person who has died. Awake is a party to celebrate the life of a person who has died. Next one is alcohol. Alcohol is a clear liquid that can make you drunk. Okay, drunk. People who drink alcohol can get drunk if they drink too much. And then honor, to honor someone is to show great respect for someone. To honor someone is to show great respect for someone. Okay, now we're going to look at the word power on the page 31. First word is towel. Do you know what's a towel? What do we use a towel for? A towel is a piece of cloth or paper used for drying someone. Okay, a towel is a piece of cloth or paper used for drying someone. Michelle didn't bring a towel to the swimming pool. She used clothes to dry herself. Okay, can you read with me? Michelle didn't bring a towel to the swimming pool. She used clothes to dry herself. Okay, next word is tear. What is a tear? A tear. Let's see. A tear is a drop of liquid that flows from the eye. A tear is a drop of liquid that flows from the eye. So if you are sad, we can see tears. Okay, let's read the sentence together. Hazel's eyes filled with tears during the sad movie. Okay, next word is burn. Burn, to burn is to damage or destroy something by fire. So if you put something into the fire, it can burn, it burns. So let's read the sentence together. Austin burned his old letters in the trash can. Okay, next one is tradition. Tradition. A tradition is a belief that people in a particular group have continued for a long time. It's something that you do every year because you like to do it and you do it in a group. Okay, so let's read the sentence with the word tradition. A common tradition on Chinese New Year is to eat fish. Okay, perfect. Now we're going on to the magic box. Now this is how we can say sorry in different ways if someone passed away or if you know someone that knows someone that passed away. So please say sorry. The following are some common mourning expressions. Okay, first, I'm sorry for your loss. You can say, I'm sorry for your loss. My cat died. I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. Second one, we can say, my condolences. My mother died. My condolences. That means I'm so sorry. And then may somebody rest in peace. Sorry, that means M-A-Y. May somebody rest in peace. Don died in a car accident. May he rest in peace. Okay, so I'm quickly just going to type over that one. It needs to be may. May somebody rest in peace. Okay, just so that you know. So we can say, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. May somebody rest in peace. So may your grandmother rest in peace. Okay. Next, we look at the sentence make plus object plus adjective. We use this to describe how something makes us feel. Hearing nice words from others makes Elena happy. Or we can say going to the funeral makes me sad. Okay, next, the plus adjective. We talk about people or situations. So we can say the poor often don't have enough food in this country. That means the people, the poor people. The impossible often makes Jenny feel excited. She is not afraid of hard work. The impossible means something that we cannot do, so a situation. Or the Japanese often let young kids go out by themselves to buy things. The Japanese people. So we use the plus an adjective to talk about people or situations. Okay, now please listen to the track and decide which one you want to choose and then please write it down. Okay, number 1.
1. Can I help you?
Yes, I need a towel, please.
Question. What might be true about the man?
Hey, can I help you? I need a towel, please. What might be true about the man? He needs his car keys, he's baking a cake, or he just swam in a pool. Okay, so it is C. He wants a towel to dry himself. C, number 1 is C. Okay, number 2.
2. What am I going to do now?
First, dry your tears.
Question. What is the woman likely doing?
Okay, what am I going to do now? First, dry your tears. What is she doing? Is she crying? She's washing the dishes, or she is feeling good? She's certainly not washing the dishes or feeling good, so it is A. She is crying. She's very sad. And then number 3.
3. What can we use to make us warmer?
This will burn.
Question. What does the woman likely give the man?
Okay, so what can we use to make us warmer? This will burn. What will the woman likely give to the man? A bowl of soup, some wood, or hot water? Some wood. It will burn. It will burn some wood. Okay, so number 1 is C, number 2 is A, and number 3 is B. Please write that on page 31. Okay.
What?
And that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing good at home, and I miss you so much. See you next time. Enjoy Dragon Boat Festival. Bye.